Randy. 5 minutes down the road, it's Josh. What
Mike, you're a bumper. That's cool. My dog got hit by a car. She's a bumper now. I got a lot of dark one-liners. My jokes are like a goth chola's eyebrows. If a woman gets F to M trans surgery, would that be called an unboxing? You guys been to South Congress recently? It's all fancy. I went into the Hermes store and they were like, it's pronounced Hermes. I was like, that's cool. I don't have herpes. I have herpes. If you want to get along with trans people, you have to be an ally, but there's only one way to be sure if someone's trans. You can't spell an ally without anally. I went out with a girl that had a 1-inch vaginal cavity. I had to break up with her because I don't like shallow chicks. Do you guys think epileptic kids like to eat Little Caesars pizza? Do you guys think racist people are lactose intolerant? The only time it's okay to be racist is if you find a hair in your food. If I find one of my hairs, I'm like, that's fine, but if it's not, I'm like, ew, black. We were at GameStop the other day. I was looking at all the Funko figures, and they had a Back to the Future one. It's pretty fucked up to have a Michael J. Fox bobblehead at this point. I was picking up my buddy at the airport. This is a hot tip for you guys. If you're picking up somebody at the airport, you can park in the handicap parking. Just text your friend and tell them to act retarded when they get to the car. The cop was like, sir, you can't park here. And I texted him. I was like, I'm parked illegally, act retarded. And he came out and he was like, eh. The cop was like, you're good, you're good. And I was like, nice job, buddy. You think that when dogs do it from behind, they just call it stylish sex? If you're driving and you have to go to the bathroom really bad and you're passing a hospital, can you use the emergency room? I was talking to a girl with a butter face and she was like, my eyes are up here. And I was like, I'm good, thank you. If your favorite cartoon that you watched when you were too old to be watching cartoons is having a 20-year anniversary, it's time to get your prostate checked. If you go down with an Indian girl, if you go down on an Indian girl, is that called clam chowdery? I got a buddy that lives in Costa Rica. He was bragging that prostitution is legal, and I was like, oh, so you're not married or kids or nothing for this long? He's my age. He's like, no, steady diet of prostitutes, and I was like, it's not called a diet if you eat them all. I got another buddy who had this girl asking him to get freaky when she was about to go down on him, and he was doing whatever she said, because I call that gut goose. Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear, so I take all my dick pics outside in the driveway by the car. If you get invited to a Russian government meeting on anything above the 4th floor, see if there's a Zoom option. You know how swingers try to find a third person, they call them a unicorn? Well, if it's a midget, would that be like a leprechaun? I saw an ad at the gas station that said, how many missing kids have you seen today? And I was like, I haven't seen any. Somebody sucks at kidnapping. If you're seeing all these missing kids, you're not supposed to see them anywhere. Does anybody else find panties in their house and put them over your face like a Deadpool mask? What if we did the same thing to Mexico that Britain did to Africa? Just take this bottom part of South America and call it South Mexico. Tell them they have to speak English, but call it Mexicans. Have you heard of all these horn honking gunfights? There's a bunch of horn honkings that escalate into gunfights in Texas. Obviously the problem is the horns. We got a horn problem here in Texas. I've been putting laxatives in my daughter's drinks to teach her to cover the top so she doesn't get roofied. It's a good way to learn. If a girl with big boobs dies, they have to dig the hole in the ground deeper than 6 feet because you're supposed to be like 6 feet all the way under. And if she dies with her nipples hard, they have to dig like another inch because of rigor mortis. I was getting gum for my daughter at the convenience store on the way to school. She was like, can we get some gum? I was like, this is $6.99 for a pack of gum. She's like, I know, I'm expensive. You shouldn't have had kids. And I was like, we didn't mean to. I saw a girl with a vape on a lanyard, and I was like, it just looks like a work ID. And she was like, it's my not ever gonna work ID. Tourette's is the last bastion of free speech in America. I'm so old, I remember when the news was true. When Andrew Tate introduces all his sex slaves, he says, here are my thoughts. That's it, everybody. Have a good night.